The Yoruba Oracle's Prophecy. Growing up in the small town of Ogbomosho, Nigeria, I had always been fascinated by the stories of my ancestors. My grandmother, a respected elder in our community, would regale me with tales of the Yoruba gods and goddesses and the powerful oracles who had guided our people for centuries. One day when I was just a teenager, my grandmother took me to visit the famous Oracle of Ifa, located in the nearby town of Ife. I had heard stories of the oracle's incredible powers, and I was both excited and nervous as we approached the sacred shrine. As we entered the shrine, I was struck by the eerie silence and the thick, heavy air. The oracle, an elderly man with piercing eyes and a kind face, greeted us warmly and invited us to sit down. My grandmother explained that she had brought me to seek the oracle's guidance, as I was at a crossroads in my life. The oracle nodded thoughtfully and began to prepare for the ritual. He brought out a small, intricately carved box and opened it, revealing a set of small, polished stones. He asked me to choose a stone, and I hesitated for a moment before selecting one at random. The oracle smiled and took the stone from me, closing his eyes and beginning to chant and mutter incantations. The air in the shrine seemed to vibrate with energy, and I felt a strange tingling sensation in my fingers and toes. After what felt like an eternity, the oracle opened his eyes and gazed at me with an unnerving intensity. "You have been chosen for greatness," he declared, his voice low and resonant. "But beware, for the path ahead will be fraught with danger and uncertainty." He went on to reveal a series of cryptic messages and warnings, speaking of treacherous friends and hidden enemies, of trials and tribulations that would test my courage and resolve. I listened entranced, as the oracle's words painted a vivid picture of the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. Over the years, I forgot much of what the oracle had said, but the memory of that day stayed with me, a lingering sense of purpose and destiny that guided me through the ups and downs of life. It wasn't until many years later, when I found myself facing a critical decision that would shape the course of my life, that I remembered the oracle's prophecy. I was torn between two paths, one safe and familiar, the other risky and uncertain. And then, like a flash of lightning, the oracle's words came back to me. "Beware, for the path ahead will be fraught with danger and uncertainty." I took a deep breath and chose the uncertain path, and it was then that I realized the true power of the Yoruba oracle's prophecy. It wasn't just a simple prediction or fortune-telling, but a call to action, a reminder that our choices and decisions have the power to shape our destiny. From that day on, I carried the oracle's words with me, a constant reminder of the power of choice and the importance of trusting in the unknown. And as I looked back on the twists and turns of my life, I knew that the Yoruba oracle's prophecy had been a guiding force, a beacon of light in the darkness that had led me to where I was meant to be.